Hi friends, welcome back to my English language series. Today we are going to dive into an important grammar topic, the simple past tense. Specifically, you will focus on forming negative and question sentence in the simple past tense. By the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of how to use these forms correctly. So, let's get started. We use did in simple past, negative and questions. The table shown below will make it clear to you. Okay friends? Forming negative sentences in simple past tense. To form negative sentences in the simple past tense, we need to use the auxiliary verb did not or its contraction didn't with the base form of the main verb. Notice that we use did not or didn't before the main verb to indicate the negative form. It's essential to remember this structure when constructing negative sentences in the simple past tense. Let's look at a few examples. I did not visit my grandparents last weekend. She didn't study for the test. We did not see any wild animals in the zoo. He did not finish his homework on time. They didn't go to the party last night. The team did not win the championship this season. He didn't buy the expensive watch he wanted. Okay guys, let's move to the next part. Forming questions in simple past tense. To create questions, we need to invert the subject and the auxiliary verb did. The base form of the main verb follows. Here are a couple of examples to illustrate this. Did you go to the party last night? Did they watch the movie? Did he finish his homework on time? Did she visit her grandparents during the holidays? Did it rain yesterday afternoon? Did the team win the championship last season? Did they find the lost keys anywhere? As you can see, by placing did before the subject, we form questions in the simple past tense. Remember to use the base form of the main verb after did when constructing questions. Before we conclude, let's talk about constructions and common mistakes related to negative and questions forms in the simple past tense. Now let's see constructions and common mistakes. Constructions. Instead of saying did not, we can use the construction didn't in negative sentences. For example, I didn't eat breakfast this morning. She didn't want to go to the party. The team didn't win the game. We didn't understand the instructions. Using constructions can make your speech sound more naturally and conversational. Now, let's address a common mistake people often make. It's essential to remember that we don't need to use the auxiliary verb did when forming questions with question words like what, who, where, when, why, and how. Here's an examples to illustrate this. What did you do last weekend? Why did she leave the meeting early? Who called you this morning? Notice that we only use the question word and then the base form of the main verb. Avoid the error of using did twice in these type of questions. Keep practicing these forms and you'll become more confident in using the simple past tense. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye friends.